What's up, guys? Sub-Zeric here, back for another VOD review. Today, doing a Wasianiverson VOD review, rank 2 North America. I mean, obviously, this guy is just an absolute beast. I mean, honestly, the only reason that this guy is not rank 1 is because Setsuko is in some ways more of a beast, in some ways more of just a ladder dominator type player. But we're VOD reviewing Wasian today because he played a line that I got to play it once on ladder. I've seen someone else play it once. It is a Augment specific line that we need to talk about. It is one that you need to know how to play because it is very, very, very strong on this patch, and you definitely want to play it any chance you get when the conditions arise. So we start off here with something. I mean, Leona pair. I mean, like kind of Teemo. We have the altar. Really not crazy direction for anything. Like Teemo pair, Leona pair, but no gargoyle components for Leona. Sympathetic is our item there. So I guess if we do get a Gragas here augment, could be. But I mean, we just did a Gragas here augment. VOD review, so obviously we're not going to do that again. And yeah, our components look kind of whatever here, honestly. I would probably just look at a Latent Forge in this spot. I don't think our other options are amazing here. I don't really love AFK here. This guy ends up calling Teemo here with the, what is that, Arbiter actually? Just want to, every 4 seconds. Yeah, this is a very, very solid one. The 4 seconds shield one of the best ones that you can get. So Wasian's kind of like now my Teemo spot's getting kind of blown up. I don't know what to play. And he sees Shieldmaiden and he says, oh, you know what? We can actually play Shieldmaiden from this spot here. So if you guys have not played Shieldmaiden, this is an augment, and he actually ends up calling Teemo in chat to straight up contest the other guy. You will see this Leona, instead of doing her normal ability, she dashes through and does a ton of damage. This Leona unit is kind of a monster. She can sometimes even just get to backline and blow up backline. Worst case, she's just blowing up front line. You do still do a little bit of a stun there on that first enemy. So I mean, not even bad in that regard. But I mean, the big thing is that you just get all of this damage onto the Leona here. So yeah, I mean, this will be, this is our spot, and now we can start talking about kind of like, okay, one, how to play this augment in general. You can see Wasian calls Teemo. You do certainly want to play this from a Teemo reroll spot, because you're going to be rolling for Leona anyway, so you might as well roll for Teemo 3 as well, get a duo carry out of it. You don't have to. If you do end up in one of the scenarios where you have like Leona printer arbiter, you can just say, okay, I'm just going to print a Leona 3. I can then just push levels. I don't have to worry about the Teemo, and then I can duo carry something else in this spot. You know, it could be a LeBlanc if it has to be. It can be just some kind of like generic AP board, like Nami type stuff. Really dealer's choice in that situation. But we have not yet reached a Leona printer in this spot, so we are just going to think about rolling for Teemos. And we can talk about Arbiter when we get there, because Arbiter's quite interesting on this Leona here. Are we not? Yeah, you must sell the list here, right? I mean, no reason not to. All right, and we can also talk about itemization here. So, this Leona itemization. Ooh, and this is actually a really tough call, because yeah, he has Cosmic Hex here. You really want to grab this. It just makes you would love to pick up the sword here, because Leona itemization ideal as BT Titans Sterax, who just build her as this very beefy HP tank. I wonder if he will just grab Cosmic Hex here, because the 3-cost shop doesn't really do anything for you here. It's pretty mediocre, and this is going to be a bunch of extra HP onto the Leona. The other thing to ask here is we're gonna have to lock our positioning now, basically for the entire game here. So I wonder, yeah, it looks like he is just going to put Leona on the left side here, and just call it as that our positioning, and then like put a tank next to her down the line. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. We can talk a little bit about positioning then. So this Leona unit, I have actually really enjoyed kind of like the part the seas positioning that you would do in the past. You've done in like the Pike comp in this set, but you've done in the past in like Jace Caitlyn comps way back in the day. What set was that? That wasn't last set. No, set 15, right? Jace Caitlyn. That's like a very nice position that you can do. That the ideal is that you pull the enemy front line, pull some to the right side, pull some to the left side, blow up the left side here, which, in this case, we're putting Leona on this side. We blow up the left side here, and then pull the rest of their frontliners to that side, and then Leona can go backline. Because this Leona, she can dash pretty far back here. I mean, you'll see, boom, she can go through like this entire, she can fly to the third row, and if she walks up a little bit, she can actually fly like all the way to backline. But she does prioritize tanks with her ult. I guess I was thinking like it would be kind of too broken if she prioritized backline, she would just be going straight to backline. So she has this weird kind of like targeting where she can go really far backline, but only if you kill a lot of the frontliners first. And so that's what you want to do in a spot like this. Notice that he's contesting 149 CM here, but he's saying 149. I mean, he's taking Expedition. I mean, we can just easily contest him, and because he has this anti-econ augment, it's actually like not bad at all to contest him in the spot, which I think is a cool idea here. All right. Ooh, and this has actually been a slight awkward situation. I guess you're gonna have to take mana shield. It's not great. You prefer like max HP, like scaling HP arbiters onto this Leona here, but I guess you can at least take this here, get the shield, live with it. I mean, this is an interesting arbiter. In that, this is an interesting like ability for Leona in that she actually, her damage scales with her AP. So you actually don't feel, or with her HP. So you don't actually feel bad at all about like building a bunch of HP onto her, going for these permanent HP scaling arbiters. This is why Cosmic Hex is so good onto this Leona here. And you can also see his item slams here. So we make the Sterak's like we talked about. We actually end up making the IE here. It's a solid enough item onto Leona. I'm done actually. We can pull up the stats here. So yeah, if we pull up the stats here on a Leona 3 with a Sterak's, I mean, you can see that, like BT Titans have amazing stats. Here you can see if we scroll down a bit though, Infinity Edge, decent enough stats. Even Edge of Night, not bad just for that aggro drop. So certainly you would love to go for this BIS of this like BT Titan Sterak's. I think this is just like Gigabis here, but yeah, you can certainly get away with, building Hodge over the BT, building QSS, stuff like this. It is just kind of like melee items in general. You can even get away with like Gwinsu stuff onto her if you get these like attack speed arbiters is another thing that you can do. Like every 3 autos, then you build Gwinsu onto her and then just make her a monster. Especially the dream is you throw Gwinsus onto her, get every 3 autos, stack that up a bunch, and then eventually you can move it later. How good is Mace's Will here? It doesn't seem bad. Helium is also not bad. Heavy as the Crown, I don't think would actually be that great in this spot. In general, I like it in this line, but I don't really love it here. I mean, Mace's Will with the crit, yeah, I mean, this seems really nice. The spell crit is, getting good value out of this crit that we already have onto the Leona, so this makes a lot of sense here. And yeah, we roll down a little bit, so don't find everything, but I mean, 7 Teemos, 7 Leonas is, I would say, I mean, honestly, ahead of schedule by far at this point in the game, especially considering we don't have an econ augment. We just got, extra Leona from taking our augment here, but it's not like we're really like, Priz ticket or anything crazy like that. And you can see 149 looks like he is still contesting the line, which is quite annoying for us, though. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we can fully bully him out here. Yeah, I mean, he's holding on to his Teemos. He's got a Gwyn's Rageblade made. I think he is trying to play it. So we'll see. We'll see where this game goes. It is actually contested. I will say, if you do take this augment and you get Leona Printer, that you can use to contest Teemo reroll players and like just ruin their lives, because then you just print a Leona 3, you tempo that really hard, and then they just get stuck in like, oh my god, I can't ever find these Leona's jail, and then their life just sucks. So that is one thing that you can do with this setup as well. All right, next item here, we just have the Rod open, so there's not much to finish off on the Leona here. We do get the Solar Hex, and wow, yeah, this is great, an extra Teemo, so now we're 1 off of Teemo 3, so I fully expect Wajan to just roll it down here. Oh yeah, and he's the glove open, so we can just make Hodge here. Yeah, this looks beautiful, and that's why we the tier is amazing for that as well. Okay, so the spot looking amazing here. Yeah, once again, I think we can just probably roll a 40 here. I don't know if we want to roll. Okay, I mean, now that we have the Leona, we can actually dip really deep. Oh my god, and we actually hit both here. This is amazing. He is going to Solar Hex the Zoe here over the Teemo. It's kind of interesting, but he's actually going to take a peek at Leona's stats here and just see, is it okay if I build IE and stuff like that? IE, Striker, Sterak's, Hodge. Yeah, I mean, his build looks fine, honestly. These might just be our Leona items. It's not like BIS according to the stats, but it looks really good, and it's triple item. Leaves Rod open here for the Gwinsus onto the Teemo, who we found. I mean, this is just an amazing spot, honestly, and we still have the HP scaling onto the Leona. The only downside is obviously position. What is... Oh god, that spot just looks so horrible. He's gonna have to use the two not tiny dupes, they are lesser dupes, because that is a lot worse, honestly. Dude, there should be an augment that gives you like 5 tiny dupes. Wouldn't that be kind of chill? Oh, that'd be kind of broken though. Okay, maybe there shouldn't be an augment that does that. Like, wouldn't that be kind of crazy if you're like 1-cost reroll and you just hit that and you just grab them all and you just hit everything? Yeah. Okay, maybe that doesn't need to be an augment, but it sounds kind of fun. I mean, something like that would be cool. I mean, at this point, we're just playing standard Teemo reroll. We're going to level up here, get our Mordekaiser in here, who is also, I mean, a ton of good stuff on this board. He is Conduit on the board, and like can be Darkstar if you do end up getting into the Lysandra type stuff. But yeah, I mean, for now, board's looking good. Gonna have to make Crown Guard here. I mean, I don't hate the Crown Guard. The problem is just I'd love to get to some Teemo items, man. We have this Teemo, we have this Teemo 3 just sitting here with no items. It's a little suspect, but I mean, it's okay. You will see just the tempo that Leona provides. I mean, you can see we're already on a 3 streak. It's very hard once you hit Leona 3 items for you to lose fights until like, you know, end of this stage, early next stage. This Leona just has so much damage. She's so tanky. I mean, she is just it's such a classic example of a unit that will be broken. Golden Gem looks amazing here. We need more items. Probably has to be this. Though the only downside is like, you can't, is he really thinking about Golden Egg? Oh my God. Fuck it. I'm down. Oh my God. It's a Golden Egg spot. And then we can level here, get 4 Vanguard in. I mean, low key, and I actually like this a lot. Reforge, look for real Teemo item. I mean, if you're going to take Golden Egg, you have to slam something here, which means you have to roll for a Teemo item, right? Surely. He's going to hold the line. I mean, it kills your Sunfire component. Cloak kills your Even Shroud components. Like it's actually quite awkward to slam anything here, but it's like we must win these fights. Though I mean, look how not close these fights are. Leona just flying through the board. I mean, that's a board that is never going to beat this board until they hit Urgot 3. If they hit Urgot 3, also they're about to cash out. Oh my God, he almost killed Rahu there. He's 2 HP by the way, and then 149. Did he FF? Oh no. I mean, it happens. It happens. But yeah, Rahu is actually going to cash out and be quite strong here as well, which is, I mean, it's better for Wasian. Great that he fights him here, and also great that there's someone else in the lobby who is, you know, very likely to do a ton of damage to the rest of the lobby, because Wasian does so much damage to the lobby, and then that guy is going to do a ton of work as well. So yeah, Leona once again just doing all this work against this, you know, very, very heavy melee board, healing back up to almost full with the Hajin. Oh my God, just deleting that. I mean, I'm low-key becoming a believer in this IE version of the build, because she is just deleting people. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, what? Am I crazy? Why aren't we just taking this? Is he just yapping about how bad that would be in his spot? Okay, maybe he's just yapping. Like, well, you would never take left side here. This is Gwyn's Rage Blade, and it's actually like a hex that does something. He was probably just being like, yeah, this one. Maybe he was thinking about like if the gold is enough to like allow him to level here, but he's able to level just fine. He can get the Rost in on this board. Great +1 on this board, just because it's so easy to fit a ton of traits here. So yeah, I mean, 5 trait Rost, very, very solid here. Rotating to Corky Ribbon board. You can see like the Leona's going to take aggro in some of these fights, but one, it doesn't really matter. She's got the Sterax, like she's tanky enough. And 2, she's just going to drop aggro a lot of the time when she dashes, you know, from like melee carries and things like that. So it's actually like very easy to play around. We do finally end up taking a loss there, which is a little rough. The upside is as long as we win like one of the next like 5 fights, we're going to cash this egg out here. So should be totally fine. But I mean, it is obviously, this egg is, I mean, Wasian's for funning it a little bit here. I wonder actually, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure if he was in tournament, he would not have taken Golden Egg. He would have just grabbed the Prismatic. But I mean, it's fun. And I mean, it does play for Giga High Cap. Like you can certainly, you know, win out the lobby with this for sure. Leona doing insane work here. That's another fight win, which is going to accelerate the egg further. Oh, and they did actually buff the egg this patch. Need team, items. Yeah, it's actually, wow, he's just going to completely ignore team items. Just make sure that he's making Even Shroud here. Wow. I mean, we just have this Teemo sitting here, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. We have Even Shroud, gets the armor shred down. We have Heal Cut made with the Sunfire Hex, the Solar Hex. So, okay. I mean, we can live with this. I think it makes sense. And 4 more rounds. This is where the egg got buffed. You can see it's going to tick from 4 to 3 here. Which is really nice. On last patch, as I VOD reviewed, did I do it? I think I might have done it on stream, actually. Yeah, I definitely did it on stream, but you could run the risk of, or it's not really a risk, it was a guarantee that if you picked egg, you would not get a loss of the counter from 4-7 or 5-1. So it was just you're basically like +1 round on this egg, which is pretty bad for an augment that's already, it needs some help, right? I mean, not to say that egg is always bad, but it's not great. It's not great. But yeah, I mean, looking at one more win to cash the egg out. Worst case, it's a 2 loss here. Hopefully, it cashes us into some items that we can throw into this Teemo. But I mean, worst case, the Leona's doing great work. We can get like a Fawn, maybe get to like 6 Vanguard or something. There's a lot of good stuff here. But you can see, this is where the Leona hero is going to start to fall off. You definitely want to get to the stage with a lot of extra HP because, I mean, any melee carry, especially a 1-cost melee carry, is just not going to be as strong this stage. I mean, it's just the way of the world. Boards will have skilled up their front lines enough that Leona can't just like blow up the entire front line and walk to back line. So she'll end up getting stuck on like a pretty tanky frontliner and then blown up. She also does not have an aggro drop. You almost never get that onto her just because there's so much better stuff to build, and because she's kind of tanky enough on her own that she doesn't need it. But it is, there are situations where she can definitely get blown up. Like if she tanks like a full Corki ult, she is going to, take a lot of damage there. Yeah, that was like half her HP, and then another Corki rocket ends up clearing her. So, yeah, we take that loss there. This is going to cash out our eggs. Let's check the egg. Oh my god, Radiant Even Shroud, Radiant Warbogs. I mean, the only downside is we don't really have anyone to take these big tank items. So yeah, he's just going to roll down, look for some upgrades here. Finds LeBlanc 2, who he's going to get into over the Teemo. And he's going to double reforge. And the double reforge again to look for Leona items. Oh, we are not able to get anything really great for now. So now we have to Radiant TG the backline. I mean, this is the trouble with this cash out, is that it's very possible that you miss. And now we're really close. Oh my god, we beat Barber Bahu here. This is actually huge because he's one of the stronger guys in the lobby here. So that's a huge win here. I mean, we are still up to Radiant items, even if they're not the best Radiant items. And so yeah, now he's going to move this over to Alawi just because she's a bit tankier. Also just, yeah, I mean, this Nunu unit, he's kind of whatever. We can put the Aura item onto him, the Evans Shroud here, but we don't want to really like play for anything else too crazy here. I mean, the board's still obviously very, very good. We have the Fawn on there. The Radiant TG, I mean, honestly, Radiant Red buff on Zoe is going to provide, it's going to hit the entire board and do a good amount of damage. So honestly, not even the worst here. We'll see if we can beat this Yi board here, which is a very tanky Yi. I think we are going to win this. Yep. Nice dub here. All right. Top 4 was locked in, but top 3 is looking more and more likely. Have the Blitz here, but it's actually, quite awkward to fit him here. He would go in the slot that the Nunu goes in, because you don't really want to drop out of Conduit for your entire board. You don't want to drop out of Alawi for Shepherd. Obviously, you can't drop the Leona, so you don't actually really get to play the splits here until you play 6 Vanguard, which is something that we could play here. Gonna get the Void Staff here. Yeah, we'd have to roll. We'd have to roll down, and refinding the Nasus would be a little bit difficult. So yeah, he's just gonna say, it's not happening. And honestly, it might not even be optimal. Like losing Darkstar and Voyager and Redeemer for your board is probably not even better than just having having 6 Vanguard is just not better than that. So we're just gonna play this board for now. Leona's gonna do insane work here. Fight the Corki Riven board, who just does not have the damage to get through us. Top almost 2 is locked in here on 27 HP. Could always be a horrible scenario where we lose 2 fights and like people fight ghosts. But I mean, it's honestly looking like Wasian's the strongest person in the lobby, which this is not, traditionally an augment that caps out this high. But I mean, Wasian's board's fantastic. And the golden egg puts him into a spot to cap out insanely high here. The Radiant Warmogs actually buys a lot of time for the Leona here. The Leona just flies into backline here, flies to the other side here. It's a little scary with our LeBlanc taking aggro, but I mean, the Leona's not even close to dead. I mean, it's just so chill here. And then, yeah, one more fight here versus me, 1st or 8th. He's going to roll down here for upgrade, just saying this is very likely to be the last fight. And also, he sold his board for Yi 3-star. He wanted to deny. Now, I think, is it okay? Wait, I mean, it must be okay, right? It's a Yi 3, but Yi 3 is not that good, right? I mean, ooh, he's doing a lot of damage. I think it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. All right. I mean, a very fun end to it. Nice that me, 1st Wraith went for that there. Really tried to make it happen, and he almost got there. And very heads up from Wasian. I mean, isn't that like? Isn't it so good? Like, he actually sees this. He's like, okay, he must go for Yi 3. That's his only out here. He sees him selling board here. He sees him one off, and he's like, oh, I have to roll here for the Yi. Like, and he does it even without planner here, by the way, which is kind of sick here, and then finds the Yi at the last second, right as he hits Yi 3. And then, sick for me, 1st Wraith to go for this as well. I mean, this is just high-level TFT. People playing to their outs, and sadly, it doesn't work for me, 1st Wraith, but hey, it's pretty cool for our hero here, Wasianiverson. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, no, actually, I have something in... watch the video 2 days from now, and it's just like yeah, I'll talk about it later. Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for watching as always. Bye-bye. Twitch, Metafy, all my links down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.